Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Today I have this really nice shimmery plum copper makeup look for you all. So let's get started. The first thing that I did was to prime my face, and for that I used nothing but the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer, which is my holy grail primer of all time. And I applied it mainly to my T-zone and I smoothed it right into my skin. For color correcting, I use nothing again but the NYX Concealer Corrector palette. Now I have done a full tutorial which I go in detail about all about color correcting, so I will leave the link to it in the description box below, but here I have just sped the process up. And for my foundation, I use the Loreal True Match LUMI foundation and the Sephora foundation, and I totally forgot the name of the Sephora one, but I will leave the list to it in the description box below along with the shades that I used, so do check it out. And I blended them all in using my damp beauty blender. Up next, for concealing and highlighting right under my eyes, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and I applied this peach shade right under my eyes and also on the places where I wanted to highlight, which was like under my chin, right on top of my bridge of the nose and on my forehead. And I blended it again using my beauty blender. To set all that in place, I used nothing but the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I applied it all over my face so that it did mattify and it did set the foundation and the concealer in its place. For contouring, I used this dark cool tone brown shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I contoured the hollows of my cheeks and also my forehead and a little bit on my nose and also right under my chin and also my jawline, as you can see on the video over here. Right under my contour line, I took this highlighting shade and I cleaned my contour just a light bit. I had my eyebrows done off camera, but then I set them with the Maybelline Brow Drama Brow Gel to have them right in its place where it had to be. And then for my eyelids, I started applying this Color Tattoo by Maybelline, but then I realized that I didn't prime my face, so yeah, I had to go ahead and then remove this and prime my face. No, prime my eyes, but you know what I mean. And for that I used the NYX Above and Beyond concealer and I primed it. And then I set them in place using nothing but the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And yeah, I was singing in the background, so yeah, it might make me look a bit mad. For my eyes, today I used nothing but the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette, and I took this really dark plum shade and I applied it to my crease using a fluffy blending brush. taking this darker deep brownish plum shade, and I took it on a tapered blending brush and I applied it mainly to my outer corners to give it a kind of a smoked effect, you can say. And then I blended it into the crease so that there was no any harsh lines on my eyes. Up next, taking this gorgeous eyeshadow from Colourpop, which is called Millionaire, which is a really nice coppery shimmery color. I applied it right from the inner to the midlands of my eyes. Now I did use my brush wet with some Fix Plus, but you can use it just like that as well, but then this gives it a much more intense color and gives it a more of a pop to your eyes. Next, going back to this dark brownish plum shade, I went in again onto the crease so that it did not remove the plumminess of my eyes, if you know what I mean. Then taking back this plum shade again from the Carli Bybel palette, I applied it mainly to the lower parts of my eyes so that it gave it a bit more dimension to my eyes, because I didn't really want it to look really flat. Taking the Colourpop cream gel liner in the black shade, I did apply it both to my top and bottom waterline. Taking the Loreal Voluminous Superstar liner, I did go for a very thin, simple lined look on my eyes. And yeah, it did get onto my cheeks, but I had to clean it up. So yeah, I did use some concealer and clean that area. And then I curled both my lashes, and for mascara today I used nothing but the L'Oreal Butterfly Sculpt mascara, and I applied it to both my top and bottom lashes. And for my blush today, I went in with Maybelline's Fit Me blush. I don't really know the shade of this because it just got erased in the pan because I've used it so much, but I will try and link it below. But it's a really nice corally shade. And for my lips today, I used Colourpop Ultra Matte in the shade R N B, I believe it is, and then I applied it all over my lips. For my highlight today, I took this shade from the Carli Bybel palette, again from BH Cosmetics, and then I applied it very lightly to the tops of my cheeks and also on the bridge of my nose and also my cupid bow. I didn't go very intense with this because I was like very happy with the natural look of this rather than having a highlighted look. And that's it. This is the final look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this whole look. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a great big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Leave comments below on what you thought about this and share this video in my social media sites. I will leave the details to it in the description box below, so comment on what other videos you would like for me to film and I shall gladly film them for you. But up till next time guys, bye.